Alright guys, welcome back. If you're returning, welcome. If you're a new viewer, you gotta excuse the road noise. I'm here at my house. Just figured I'd record a quick video for you guys. Waiting on some parts for the Peterbilt, and thought I'd show you guys some of the other projects I have sitting around here. And we'll make some videos on them later on. The first one is this thing. If you notice, the front of it is a van. The rest of the van part isn't there. Never mind my beautiful wiring under the visor there. This is a 83 Centurion conversion, built on an E350 chassis, dual rear wheel. So it's started off as a cab chassis, and the van part stops right here. Rest of this from here on back to the tailgate is fiberglass. Originally had a 6.9 diesel in it. It's got a 7.3 from 1991. I'm not sure what it came out of. Non-turbo IDI C6 trans. It was pretty rough when I got it. I've had it about, I don't know, 2 years or so. Had a vinyl top on it. That was all trashed. This is a rattle can paint job. So the inside's pretty rough. These are actually the seats out of my silver 99 F350. I put leather seats in it, so these are the seats out of the truck. And I had to make brackets and stuff, mount them in here. Just standard Econoline van dash and stuff. It's got this molded headliner. The back of it, I've got the interior kind of out of it. It was all full of junk when I bought it. But this thing runs, it drives. I gotta work on the brakes. So I'm waiting for parts for the brakes. I have to get a brake drum for it. So yeah, we'll be working on this thing in the future. This thing, I hit a deer with it. It was a really nice car before I hit the deer with it. So if I find the parts to fix this, maybe I'll do a video on that. This thing here, it just needs cleaned up. It runs and drives. I've been neglecting it for the most part. And this thing, I'll probably definitely do a video on this. 83 Plymouth Scamp. It's the brother, I guess, cousin, sister, I don't know, to a Dodge Rampage. They only made the Plymouth in 1 year. It was 83. It's the only year it was badged to Plymouth. This front bumper is specific to this car. It's different than a Rampage. This one, if I can get the door open. 4-speed, 2.2. Y'all can see that. Drivetrain out of 85 Shelby Charger. This still has the original 4-speed in it that came in this car. I have the 5-speed and all the stuff to swap it. Need to do that. This is non-intercooled, and I have an intercooler and all the stuff to go with that. I already put a bigger set of injectors in it. Fuel pressure regulator and all that stuff. It runs pretty good. So we'll be doing a video on this. I'm not sure when. It's got a really neat set of aluminum 4-lug slots on it. What's sitting next to the Scamp? 62 Buick LeSabre. I'll probably do a... This really isn't a project. It's just been sitting here. 401 nail head. Dynaflow trans. This thing, I know it runs, but it's been sitting here for a couple years. Another one that's been sitting here I've been neglecting. So we'll get this one out and get it fired up. Get it cleaned up. That's pretty bad. What is next? This thing, we can get this running. 147 Cub Cadet. Another neglected project. And another Cadillac. Big long one. This is a 79 Fleetwood. It's a factory built Cadillac limousine. And I didn't bring the keys, so it's locked. You have to look through the window. So there's two little jump seats right there. I believe, somebody can correct me, I believe this was the last factory-built limousine that Cadillac made. At least this body style, probably not this year. But yeah, this is a factory built by Cadillac. This isn't a coach-built car. The carburetor needs going through on it. The brakes need going through. The alternator doesn't work. It just needs a lot of stuff from sitting around. I bought this a few years ago and really haven't done anything with it. So I sold one of my other Cadillacs. So I might get this one running so we can drive this one around. It's a pretty neat car. Don't see a whole lot of them. Got some rust issues. Pretty bad rust in it. So need to get that top off and see what's underneath that. Hopefully it's not ugly. Somebody has fixed the quarter panels on it, so I don't have to worry about that. Just the top part. So we'll get that running. More stuff back here. So I've got this. That is no good. This Farmall H needs a starter. Just need to get it out, get it cleaned up, and get it running again. It's been sitting for a few years. D17 Allis-Chalmers buried in the trees. Again, I need to get it out, get it running. This one I need to split in half. The clutch is stuck on it, so you can't really drive it. The clutch won't release. It was a pretty good running tractor when it ran. So this trailer, not the camper, this trailer, it needs some work. I still need to finish the brakes and stuff on it. I got most of the brakes working. This is the trailer that I hauled the Peterbilt home on. So it's pretty good. I already went through all the bearings and stuff. It needs some brake shoes and a little bit of attention. I need to rebuild, do something with the back end of this thing and get some decent lights on it because I don't like the way it is. And this tractor doesn't really need anything. It runs and works, and yeah. So I think that's all I have. There is something in the garage, but I don't want to open the garage right now because I have to leave to go to work. So yeah, I've got a whole pile of projects here, stuff to work on. If you see something you want to see a video on, just let me know. Let me know in the comments and see what we can do. Also have this thing, Pontiac Fiero. It's a 86 GT. And it's been sitting here long enough that yeah, that's happened. The most hated Cadillac on the face of the earth, I think. And yes, this is a Cadillac Cimarron. This car's been sitting for quite some time. Actually, I just moved it over here not too long ago, so I mean it runs and stuff, and don't know what I want to do with that yet. So I think the next major project's going to be this thing, because I really want to get it back on the road. It's so close. I just need to get the brakes working and go through a few other things, and this thing will be ready to go. Just little odds and ends. It's already got all the brake stuff is new calipers. So it's got all new calipers on the front, new wheel cylinders, new shoes, new wheel seals, new lines, new rubber lines, the whole 9 yards. I just need to get some drums for it. So this visor needs to come off. I need to fix that wiring because that looks like a mess. So yeah, this thing will be a pretty neat thing to ride around in. So of course, you all know the Ranger. You've seen it in the background of the videos. My daily driver. So yeah, just a little peek of what's sitting around here. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And I have noticed that most of the people watching aren't subscribed. So click that button down there, because it doesn't cost you anything and it really helps me out. I would really appreciate it. And it'll keep you up to date on all this junk I got sitting around here. So if you see something you want to see a video on, let me know. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.